Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing all right. I hope that light doesn't bother you too much. Every time I replay, sometimes I watch the full video, sometimes I just check it out to see how it looks, but it doesn't appear to bother my eyes too much, so I hope it doesn't bother your guys' eyes too much having that light. That is a sad light too, if y'all been curious. I didn't just get it to try to make my appearance look better or to light up the room, for sake of the camera's sake. My parents actually bought it for me because here in Portland, Oregon, we have about 6 to 8 months without really any sunshine at all. So it gets very depressing. And if you guys don't know, a large portion, especially if we live in the northern hemispheres, most of us are vitamin D deficient. Especially if you're melanated rich, which melanin is just your skin. So if you're a melanin rich or a person of darker color, and you're living in the north, you're especially going to be vitamin D deficient. But even us Caucasians, we still need sunshine too. So if you look into what happens when you're vitamin D deficient, there's all sorts of ailments stemming from depression to actual immunity to physical sickness, which of course is associated with your immunity. All sorts of things are associated with vitamin D. And it's actually another thing I want to bring up. Hemp is supposedly from Pops, has vitamin D in it and a lot of it. But it's interesting when you look at a lot of the nutritional facts of hemp products, it'll actually type in vitamin D, but it'll say 0%, which is strange because it's the only ingredient that they actually list, but they say 0%. Like all the other stuff they include the actual amount that's in the product, whereas with the hemp, for some reason, they decide to actually put vitamin D on there, but they say that it has none in it, even though I have Pops, the Heavenly Father, telling me that there is vitamin D in it. Anywho, there's other ways to get vitamin D. If you have sunshine, that's probably your best way to get it, is just from absorbing sunshine. But I think orange juice has got a good deal. Things like cheese, calcium, stuff like that have vitamin D. But anyway, I'm getting a little off topic here. But I did just want to say that's why I've got this light here, is because it's a sad light and it actually emits a type of light frequency that's very similar to the sun's. So I can actually feel like it actually kind of does heat my body up, and it does help with depression. It helps give vitamin D, which I'm lacking here in the Northwest. So that's the reason behind that. And again, I'm sorry if it's bothering anybody. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video real quick to say, again, I'm sorry if I'm going through a bit of a transition. My energy seems to be very high today and has been kind of the past couple of days. And I'm not used to it. I'm not used to feeling like I have an abundance of energy. So it can make me feel kind of giddy. And, I don't have a job right now, so I do have an abundance of time. I have a luxury of time in my hands, so I work to be productive, but at the end of the day, I still have plenty of time to be silly, and nobody's breathing down my neck, so I allow, like, a part of me wants to let that giddiness out. Like, it's good to let that inner kid, just that playful kind of spirit out. So y'all will probably be experiencing that in the near future to come, and right now in this current moment. And I do think part of it has to do with, I don't know, I mean, I feel like I'm falling in love again. I don't know if falling in love is the best way to put it. It's more like soaring in love with another. But I feel like I'm starting to soar in love with joy again. So that's just how I feel. And so yeah, I love you guys. Hope you have a good day. All right, bye.